Hello, and welcome back once again to Belmont Bunch. Today, going over the Islanders reverse retro uniforms. So, let's talk a little bit about why reverse retro exists. It's to make money. But yes, I know. But also because revenue, you didn't get any attendance revenue from early March on. You got to make it up somehow. We have another season coming up. More uniforms. Now, we need people to buy stuff. And listen, that's fine. If they're going to show a lot of creativity, then that's cool, actually. We have no problem with that. I am speaking, of course, on behalf of all fans. But what did Adidas go with for this? Because this wasn't designed by the teams. It combined the 2000s era navy, as you can see, that I am wearing at the moment, plus the 80s white jersey template. How can you tell it's the white jersey rather than the blue jersey? Well, first of all, the reverse part of reverse retro, weren't you listening? But also the space in between. The 80s jersey, which I have over there, does not have a space between the white and the orange stripes, and this one does. So that's how you can tell it's the white one. And of course, that was the home at the time, so it makes sense. How do I feel about this? I think it's fine. It's perfectly fine. This comes across as something Lou would be extremely fine with. Lou, of course, is, old school guy, not looking for a gaudy look. And I think that's a missed opportunity. Why do I think that? The 90s gonzo look was thriving, according to the league, I guess, because Adidas went with a bunch of 90s throwbacks. We got teams that came into from the 90s, like Nashville and Tampa Bay, and also Florida, that kind of went back to one of their older school designs, and those were less gaudy, but came out pretty good. The Isles skipped the 90s nostalgia, went straight to 2000s nostalgia, breaking the 30-year rule, which is a interesting move, Islanders. But with the 90s theme like making a comeback, again, 30-year rule, it's surprising that as you can see the fisherman there in the corner, like it feels like such a missed opportunity. And I know fans, older fans, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make you guys feel old, but I understand that during that era, it represented, a fall from grace for the franchise. Just a decade out from being 4-time champions, they're completely rebranded. That's not great for a franchise. But I mean, if you're gonna go on that, like the Islanders were not good during this era, and these colors are coming back. And same for the early 2000s, which is being thrown back into this uniform. Now you could say those teams made the playoffs a decent little bit. But, I mean, they never made it past the first round. They had some great moments, the Sean Bates penalty shot, of course. But to me, the 90s theme was back. Coyotes went all in on it. Who else? The Blues went for it a little bit. Love the Devils look. The Rangers going similarly with the Islanders to 2000s throwbacks. Lady Liberty, it looks great. So the Rangers knocked it out of the park with that. And they didn't even make a lot of changes. It basically is just, the revamped version of what it was. So for the Islanders, I feel like it's a solid 5 out of 10. It's a very meh uniform. It could look, sometimes, you look at them in the promotional images and they look all right. And then on the ice, they look a lot better. For me, I grew up watching the Navy. It will be kind of a cool throwback for me to see these back on the ice. But still, feels like if you want me to buy the jersey, wouldn't you want to go kind of out there? Wouldn't you want to not go with something that I kind of already have? To me, it just makes more sense. Like, I'm not just saying go for the 90s theme because it's cool or it's retro. I'm saying because it's different, and the Islanders have struggled to get an iconic image out of a third jersey that doesn't include their logo. That's why I'm not getting the orange. I love the orange. Could they have taken the orange and just color flipped it, had it be a primary navy, and have the orange on the shoulders and the arm, like the sides? Yeah, and I think I would have liked that a little bit more. It might have been a little bit out there, but I would have liked to see them try a little bit harder with the Islanders. Um, I feel bad because I'm sure they try pretty hard on this. Well, actually, maybe I'm not, because it's just a template with some 2000s colors thrown on it. So, not the most creative from Adidas. I will have a video talking about every team's uniform and ranking them. So, I think you'll get a better idea of like the templates that I prefer and some of the colors that I preferred and the logos that I was cooler with. But that's all I got for now. I just think missed opportunity. We'll see. Maybe if I see it in person at the pro shop, I will prefer it then. But for now, it's a solid 5 out of 10. If I get it, I will wear it on the channel and I'll show you guys and gals. But for now, it's just it's a meh out of me. So we'll see you next time. We've got more Seattle stuff coming out. So like and subscribe if you enjoyed the Seattle series that we've started. And on top of that, of course, if the season is coming back in January, we'll have season previews for each division. But that's it. We'll see you next time on Belmont Bunch. I am Tom. I am the Belmont Bunch.